I am going to go in with the Blush Berries by Dose of Colors today. And I'm going to start applying this first shade here, which is called Berry Chic, into my crease. Taking this and putting this all over my lid into my crease. I'm going to go in with the next color, which is called Roseberry right here. And I'm going to keep this just into my crease. I'm not pulling this down onto my eyelid like I did with that Berry Chic color. He's being a tad cranky today. I think he knows we're going to the dentist. I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is called Berry Pop, and I'm actually going to apply this to my entire eyelid. Going in for like a berry smoky eye type deal. It is June, the end of June, so we should be having like 80-degree days every day, sunshine, beautiful weather. Okay, we get 3 months of good weather here in Michigan, and then we go back to crappy cold and rainy and snow. And our summer has decided that, yeah, it's not going to exist this year. So I am doing some fall vibe makeups, I guess, today, because that's what Michigan wants. So I'm going to go back in with Roseberry, that second one, and just kind of buff all this out here. You don't realize until you're a mom how many things you can do one-handed. So I'm going back in with that first shade, that Berry Chic shade. And again, just buffing out the edges of that Roseberry shade here. I'm going to go in with this dark plum purple color, which is called Mixed Berries. And I'm going to add this to the outer corners of my eyes. So we'll be going in with that Mixed Berries and the Berry Pop color, which is the color we used all over our lid. And just keep going back and forth, intensifying both until I get the color that I'm looking for. Today I'm going in with the Ico by London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in Pitch Black, and I'm going to do a slight wing, and I will be back. Now that I have my wing on, I am actually going to go in, curl my lashes, and go in with mascara. I'm using two mascaras today. I'm using the Trizique, and this is the Good Vibes mascara, and then I'm going to go in with this Punk Volumizing mascara, and I will be back. So I'm going to say with this Trizique one, it came with like a little eyelash curler on top. I hate it. I think that it makes the packaging unnecessarily bulky. It doesn't really work. Like, it's teeny tiny and you have to fit your lashes in there. I don't know. I'm not a fan and I don't like the packaging, but I do like the mascara, which I did get that in my Boxy Luxe box. And I'm going to go in with another product that I got in my, what did I get this in? I think I got this in my Ipsy. I'm going with the Touch and Soul. This is the No Problems Primer Essence, which I have used this once, I think, and I did like it. It was pretty nice, so. It smells really freaking good. This is gonna sound weird to compare it to, but it's kind of what it reminds me of. I got a natural, like kitchen cleaner and hand soap, and it kind of reminds me of that. But I did like how this made my makeup look. I think I used it yesterday. I'm going to go in with now my foundation. I'm using the Morphe Fluidity foundation in F1.20, and I'll be putting that on with my beauty sponge. Maverick is so adorable right now. Like, so he's been like a huge fan of brushing his teeth. Honestly, we started brushing his teeth when he got teeth in, so I think he's just used to like having it done, but lately we've been like letting him do it himself, and it's so cute. Like, he'll brush his teeth while we are. And he just started to where he's like spitting into like trying to spit into the sink when he's done brushing his teeth. Yeah, and it is so stinking cute. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe concealer and go ahead and conceal my face. Be going underneath my eyes, my nose, my chin, and my forehead here. Again, I'm gonna go in and set my whole face with my ColourPop No Filter Translucent powder, and I'll be using the angled side of my beauty sponge to set my entire face. So I am pretty nervous to go to the dentist today. One, I hate the dentist myself. Two, yesterday when we got Maverick's varnish done, he was not a fan. But the main reason I'm nervous, because I was like nervous last night talking to Dakota, and he's like, it'll be okay. And I said, no, you know what, you're right. Like, worst case scenario, he cries, which I'm sure most kids do. I said, or they're unable to clean his teeth or whatever, and we just have to wait, no big deal. And like, I guess I get nervous because like it's a new doctor. I've never been there before. My girlfriend recommended me, and like I said, they're one of the only, and she's never been either because her son needs to go to the dentist as well. So she found them, and they're one of the only ones in the area that takes pediatric kids. So, like, nervous about it. And I'm like, well, okay, so what? You don't like them, we don't go back. Why are you making a big deal? So I'm going to go in and bronze. I'm using my Wet n Wild bronzer today. Maverick has done everything, I won't say early, but kind of early, like somewhat advanced for his age. I feel like we're going to start our terrible 2 temper tantrums early as well, and I was hoping we weren't going to go through those. But his new thing that has just started like this last couple days is he like falls onto the ground and just sits there, and sometimes he'll cry or whine, and I'm like just not acknowledging it because I'm hoping that if I don't acknowledge it, it'll just go away. And he's not gonna like think that if he does this, he is going to get something. And I'm like, where did you even learn to do this? Like, we're not really around any other kids that have done this before. Like, he's not around anyone that I've seen throw a temper tantrum like that. And then, so I was like, what the heck? Like, is it something he's watching on TV or like a movie? And my girlfriend was like texting me, and she's like, oh no, my son started that too. She's like, out of nowhere, one day he just all of a sudden woke up in the morning and started throwing himself on the ground. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, okay, so it's normal. I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Dandelion blush here and just apply this to my cheeks. Like, I'm gonna go back in with that bronzer. I like this bronzer, but I almost feel like I have to really pack it on to get the color payoff, and I've heard really good things about this, so I don't know if I just got a shade that maybe is too light for me, which is unheard of in a bronzer for my pale self. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes. I'm going to put on some black eyeliner on the bottom. What are you eating? Spit that out. Don't eat that. That's yuccas. I'm going to go in with the shade Blackberry here and just press this along my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go into that Mixed Berry shade and just drag this down a little bit further. And now I'm going to go in and mix those first 2 shades, that Roseberry and that Chic Berry, and just buff this all along the bottom again. We'll say one thing about this palette that is inconvenient. It does not have like a plain neutrally like highlight shade, like setting shade. So you do need, if you're using this Dose of Colors Berries, Blushing Berries palette, you will need something to use for highlight. So I'm going to go in with my Tarte mascara and do my lower lashes. So for highlight, I'm going to be using this for my inner corners, brow bone, and my face. I'm going in with this Nomad. This is in the shade Midnight Sun. So now in an Ulta, this is actually an Ulta blush brush. I'm going to go in and use this to highlight my cheekbones with that same Nomad shade. And I'm going to highlight the tip of my nose, my Cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with my Fix Plus and just spray my face. And then to fully set it, I'm going in with my Morphe Prep and Set Setting Spray. So this is not my hair. I have to go do that now. This is my completed Berry Smoky Eye. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, then please hit the subscribe button. If you would like to be notified when my videos are uploaded, then hit that notification bell. And I hope to see you in my next video.